Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax. For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter? All right, keep your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? I'll let you in. Just let me unlock the gate.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
Well, in you go.
Had another run-in with a thief's guild.
Be careful.
I don't know you. You in Riften looking for trouble?
At her back. One snap of her fingers and
Yeah?
you end up in
Well, I got
Riften
news
jail.
for you. There's nothing to see here.
They represent
Last thing the
reason
Black
and
Briars
fear.
need is
I
some
can't just
stranger
ignore
sticking their
them.
nose where it doesn't belong.
I know. I just don't want you to
You can
leave.
pretend not to hear me
You're
all
the
you
only
want,
good thing that's happened
but
to
you
this
better
city in a
stay out of
long
the
time.
Black Briars' business.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
I know I... How was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Sure. I'm a dirty beggar. Why would you want to even speak to me? Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind.
Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you carry, eh, lad? Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you carry, eh, lad? I'm saying you've got the coin, but you didn't earn the septim of it honestly. I can tell. Oh, but that's where you're wrong, lad. Wealth is my business. Maybe you'd like a taste. I've got a bit of an errand to perform, but I need an extra pair of hands. And in my line of work, extra hands are well paid. Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under a stand. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing. There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently. That's all you need to know. Now, you tell me when you're ready, and we'll get started. I'm ready when you are. Just give the word.
Welcome to the Pond Prawn. Come on in, take a look around. Welcome to the Pond Prawn. What can I do for you? Catchy, isn't it? In my youth, I was a fisherman. I had a beautiful ship named the Brawny Prawn. But the years have a way of creeping up on you. I ended up selling that ship to open this place. Seemed only fitting to name it after her. Well, changed it a bit, I suppose. If I had been smarter, I would have kept my boat. Coming to this city was a big mistake. The question is, what isn't wrong with Riften? This city's corrupt, rotten to the core. No one cares about anything except themselves, and how much coin they can make off the misery of others. Authorities, have you been listening to what I said? They're all dirty, every one of them. The only way to get things done in this city is to keep your head down and pay off the right people. Take a look. Mm-hmm.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you look a little sickly. I'm aspiring to earn that title, yes. However, the road ahead is paved with loose cobbles and deadly pitfalls. Master Elgrim says I'm a natural, that I have a unique talent, but I fear his approval masks his intolerance for my mistakes. My errant formulas have cost Master Elgrim a fortune in ingredients, some of which are almost irreplaceable. To restore Master Elgrim's supply, I would need 20 Deathbell, 20 Nightshade, and 20 Nirnroot. Am I sensing that you may be interested in gathering these rare ingredients for me? That means more time for my experiments and less time in the field. Much appreciated. It's exhilarating to observe the effects of my potions on the body. Watching the heart stop, the eyes go blind. We're made up of thousands of parts with thousands of different functions, all working in tandem to keep us alive. Yet if only a single part of our imperfect machine fails, life fails. It makes one realize how fragile, how flawed we are. You ask why I'm so fascinated? The irony that the same world that gave us life provides us the means to die. Nirnroot is the easiest. It grows only by the water and makes a unique chiming noise. The only drawback is it won't regrow after harvesting. Nightshade is native to the pine forest and marshy tundra regions of Skyrim, and has a distinctive starburst-like violet flower. Last we have Deathbell, which only grows in marshy tundra terrain. Its inverted bluish-purple flower bunches are unmistakable. My family. All that wealth and they squander it on foolish ventures and political schemes. I was meant for so much more than all of this. I wish to pledge my life and ply my talents in darker circles. If only my mother would let me, I would make her proud. My experiments can't be completed until you've brought me those ingredients. Do hurry.
Where's my head? I never even greeted you properly. I swear if I wasn't around, Elgrim would forget to eat his meals. How we make any coin at all is beyond me. In fact, I need to arrange for someone to pick up an ore sample for me in Shore Stone. Goodness knows Elgrim won't lift a finger to do it. You would? Oh, that would be wonderful. Speak to Filnyar in Shore Stone. He's got some sort of ore sample he wants us to identify and was willing to pay us well for it. I know how to mix a few basic potions, but I'm nowhere near as skilled as a master alchemist. I've picked up a few tricks by reading the tomes scattered all over the shop, but I don't have the knack to pull off half of the formulas. I wish Elgrim had spent more time tutoring me than that Ingun girl. Oh, no, I didn't mean it that way. Elgrim can barely put on his own shoes, let alone have the energy to pursue a young girl. He's been gushing about how talented Ingun is at alchemy. He'd never say it to her face. That's not his way. I just think Elgrim's taken it upon himself to mentor the young thing, so he focuses a lot of attention on her. When Elgrim said we were setting up shop down here, I told him he would catch his death. The dirt, the moisture, is disgusting. Who wants to spend their life living like a skeever? But that old bellyacre just fed me some nonsense about light ruining his mixtures and being close to the water. Ah! Be careful. The road to Shore
You look
Stone
awful.
could be dangerous.
Better not get me sick. Well, the moisture in the air is better for the ingredients. It isn't every day that you get your hands on fresh Nirnroot or painted troll fat.
It also makes it easier to gather water when the canal is right out the front door. Besides, I also prefer the quiet. I didn't open this business for browsing. Come in, buy what you need, and get out. Hardly. In fact, I don't know how I get anything done with all the distractions I have to put up with. My wife, Halfjorg, well, she's a necessary evil, I suppose. Not a lick of talent when it comes to alchemy, but she keeps me fed. Then there's Ingen Blackbriar, bright young thing and a worthy apprentice, when she isn't wasting my rare ingredients. So, you're interested in my potions and ingredients? Yes, yes,
Have you met? Take a look. Be careful. The road to Shore's Stone could be dangerous.
So you're an alchemist then? Yes, yes, goodbye. Do you have any idea how busy I am? My mixture could be burning as we speak. You look... So, you're interested in my potions and ingredients? Yes, yes, goodbye. You here for... Ah, so you're an alchemist then? Yes. Yes, goodbye.
Have you managed
you
to make it out
Take
of
a look.
Shor's stone?
Yes, yes, goodbye.
You there. The Dawn Guard is looking for anyone willing to fight against the growing vampire menace. What do you say? We're vampire hunters. We search out and destroy those blood-sucking scum wherever we find them. You're not paying attention then, like almost everyone else around here. Haven't you heard that the Hall of the Vigilance was destroyed by vampires? They never took the threat seriously, and now they paid the price. The Vigilance mostly hunt down Daedra worshippers, which is why they got torn to pieces when they went up against vampires. That's why our leader, Isran, is re-establishing the Dawn Guard. Real, serious vampire hunters. Ha! Isran's going to like you. Go talk to him at Fort Dawn Guard, southeast of Riften. He'll decide if you're Dawn Guard material.
People of Riften, heed my words. The return of the dragons is not mere coincidence.
I presume you're bothering me.
This is one of the signs that Lady Mara is displeased with your constant inebriation.
Sorry, I'm afraid I can't help you much right now.
If you've got the coin, you're welcome here. Otherwise, hit the road. Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
You look like you could use a drink.
We talked about
What do you say to some cheap mead?
I don't have any business with
we
you,
can come
so
to some
get
sort
out
of an
my
understanding. These people must be made aware of the chaos they've sown.
Enough, Maramon. We've all heard of the dragons and their return. There's no need to use them as an excuse to harass our customers.
Very well, Talon. I'll remove myself from this den of iniquity.
We're not kicking you out. Just keep the sermons at the temple and let us all sin in peace.
What in the name of oblivion do you want?
Fancy yourself the adventuring type, eh?
Divines.
It's just as well.
Oh, thank you.
Would prove valuable
Divines
in a
bless
real
your
battle
kind heart.
Can I interest you in some fine goods from just what you see here? Keep your eyes road.
Please. Please, I need but a septum. A septum is all I ask. Is that...
Take my advice.
Welcome to Riften, home of the thief's guild. Or so they'd have you believe. It's all lies. They're just thugs. Vermin.
Those who shirk their duties will get an extra beating. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Grelod.
And one more thing. I will hear no more talk of adoptions. None of you riffraff is getting adopted, ever. Nobody needs you. Nobody wants you. That, my darlings, is why you're here. Why you will always be here, until the day you come of age and get thrown into that wide, horrible world. Now, what do you all say?
We love you, Grelod. Thank you for your kindness.
That's better. Now scurry off, my little gutter snipes.
I'm really afraid of Grelod. You gotta get me out of here. When Aventus escaped, she was so mad. I got double beatings that day.
I swear, she's gonna kill one of us.
I'm sorry, but the children aren't up for adoption right now. You should go. Sadly, yes. Even the townsfolk have taken to calling her Grelod the Kind. Her very existence has become something of a running joke. Grelod runs this orphanage because she's old and set in her ways and doesn't know any other life. These children need love and comfort. I try. But I'm sorry. You should go. The children aren't up for adoption, and it's cruel to get their hopes up. Besides, Grelod hates visitors. I'm sorry, no. Grelod is the headmistress here, and she's decided not to allow any adoptions right now. I wish things were otherwise. All of these children deserve a better home, but there's nothing I can do.
What do you want? You have no business being in here. What do you want? You have no business being in here.
You really shouldn't be here.
What do you want? You have no business being in here. You've taken up enough of my time. Now leave!
Come to get yourself a kid? You're out of luck. No way Grelod would let any of us get adopted. Especially not since Aventus took off. Sometimes, when she goes to her room to work or sleep, I slip out for a bit. A boy's gotta make a living, right? Sometimes, when she goes to her room to work or sleep, I slip out for a bit. A boy's gotta make a living, right? Until next time. I do hope Mommy and Father come to get me soon. Ever since that Aventus boy left, Grelod has been so angry. Miss Grelod is... well, she's a terrible old crone. No person could be that cruel. I think she's part hag-raven. She only lets us out in the yard once, in the morning. And she just stands there watching us. Like I said, hag-raven. Grelod ain't gonna like some
strong
stranger
and
just
quick
hanging around.
and can do any
Not
chore
that I
you
can.
want. Come on, adopt me, please. I hate her. Everyone hates her. She's the meanest person I ever met. Sometimes she even locks us in the room. Constance tries to stop her, and is real good to us, but it's never enough.
It's too bad the orphanage ain't letting us kids get adopted. I'd be the best son ever. I ain't afraid of the old hag, still. I wish Constance was in charge. She treats us real good. Constance. Sometimes she gives me little snacks, which is good, because we only get but one meal. Late, too, in the afternoon. I'm a growing boy. I need as much food as I can get. All right, then.
I hate it here. Grelod the Kind is the meanest person in all of Skyrim.
I can't believe it! Grelod is dead? She's really dead! When Aventus... Someone has killed Grelod!
Grelod is
when
dead!
Aventus took off,
Aventus did
when
it!
he said those things about... Hooray! Grelod the Kind is dead at last! We're saved! Yay!
Aventus really did it! He got the Dark Brother... Kill old Grelod.
Hurrah! Hurrah! Hooray! We love you, Dark Brotherhood! Enough! Well, Grelod the Kind. Is she, you know... Aha! I knew you could do it. I just knew it. I knew the Dark Brotherhood would save me. Here, just like I promised. This should fetch you a nice price. And thank you. Thank you again. I'll go back to the orphanage in a while. I'll give them time to, you know, clean up the mess. When I grow up, I'm going to be an assassin. That way I can help lots of children just like you. When I grow up, I'm going to be an assassin. That way I can help... lots of children just like you.